Hello everyone, this is Hank. I'm back for another episode in the series I call EOS RP for Beginners. Today we're going to talk about special scene mode, and there's a sub mode called Handheld Night Scene. Okay, so before I started on that, notice that right now I chose RAW as the file format to shoot, right? So notice what happened. Okay, so to get to this mode, first you use mode dial and you go to the SCN. Okay, and you choose that. Okay, and then you kind of scroll through until you get to the Handheld Night Scene mode. Okay, so just like the writing there says that it will take 4 consecutive shots for you. And it says that if you want to take a picture of a subject, meaning that, let's say, a person, then you use flash to do that. Otherwise, it's going to capture the night scene, right? Okay, so why 4 shots, and what does this thing do for you? So that I'm going to explain it in detail. But first of all, remember that I told you to watch out for the word RAW, because we select RAW as the file format. Okay, so now as soon as I select this one, look at what happened. This thing is no longer RAW. It switched over to JPEG, because in this mode, the only file type that it's going to do is the JPEG file. Okay, so that's one special thing about that. Now, what exactly does this thing do? Now, just as the description suggests, okay, in this mode, you are going to take 4 shots. So the idea here is just keep holding the shutter button down until it goes through and stop. And so what the camera is going to do is take, instead of just 1 shot, it takes 4 shots. And the reason is it takes 4 shots is twofold. There's 2 purposes to it. First of all, it is at night, right? So at night, you usually don't have enough light. So number one is that if it uses a low shutter speed, which it will, there's a good chance that you're going to shake, right? Handhold. You're going to shake and the picture is going to be blurred. So what this mode does for you is that it takes 4 pictures really fast, and it will select the sharpest area of each of the 4 and kind of combine them to make sure you have a sharper picture than if you had just taken 1 handheld. So that's number 1 advantage. Number 2 advantage is for the same reason you don't have enough light. Okay, your ISO is going to be bumped up really high, like say 25,600. Okay, for example, if I hold down halfway, yeah, in this example it's 6,400. So that 6,400 is pretty high. So the picture is going to be noisy. So what this thing will do also, in addition to making the picture sharper for you at low shutter speed handhold, it will reduce the noise, because it got 4 pictures now. It can cancel the noise out. Okay, so it will give you 1 picture, except that this picture is going to be sharper and this picture is going to be less noisy than if you had taken just 1. So this mode is a very advanced mode, so to speak. Okay, even if you shoot manual, you can't really accomplish this unless you could take 4 pictures and then you got to go and use Photoshop to mix them, and it won't be that easy, especially in the noise reduction part of it. Okay, so this is pretty special. I highly recommend that if you shoot pictures at night, like this example, and you don't have a tripod, okay, or you don't know how, you just switch over to this mode, shoot 4 of them. It will shoot for you. Just hold down the shutter button until all 4 is expanded. And for example, here I hold down shutter speed, and when I press the shutter and I just hold it, you will hear 4 clicks. Okay, and then you got the busy signal because it takes a few moments to crank the picture because it merged picture and all of that. Right now in this example, I got the camera on tripod, but when you're hand holding, it's going to cancel your shake, number one, and then it will reduce the ISO. So really good mode to use even if you're an expert. This is one of the modes, SCN mode, that even the experts use. Okay, with that, I thank you very much. By the way, of course, like any other SCN mode, okay, if you go to the upper right, the camera allows you to manually adjust the brightness of the picture. For example, in this case, I think the picture is a little bit too bright. I can go to the left and make it a little darker before I take a picture. So this is the one thing that this mode allows you to do manually. Otherwise, it's fully automatic. You don't have to worry about anything. All right? Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and like this video, I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. We'll see you in another episode. Thank you.